Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tanealy and this is Beauty. Today we're going to be doing my product empties for the month of May and June 2021. I have done another decent amount of emptying products here. I don't have as many candles as I normally do, but there's a lot of concealers and other products in here that I was finally able to work through. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have everything spread out on my filming table. So sort of organized, but still a little bit chaotic. Let's start with the body products, lotions, body cream, stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. I finished out 2 lotions. This one is from Malibu Hemp. It is the Hemp Argan Body Moisturizer. This one is very lightweight, smells really good. I liked it, but this is one that would work better for me when I didn't really need a lot of hydration. So spring, summertime, when my skin is not quite as dry. I don't know if I would repurchase it again, but I did enjoy it. And then this one is from Kiwi Botanicals. It is for stressed skin, the Soothing Body Lotion. This one is Manuka Honey and Chamomile. This one was in one of my favorites. I absolutely loved this lotion. It smells so good. Kind of has a peppery kind of a fragrance to it. Very rich, very creamy. Did not leave an oily film on my skin, soaked right in, left my skin feeling very, very soft. This is a lotion that I can definitely see myself repurchasing. I finished out 2 body butters. This one is also from the Kiwi brand. It is a Nourishing Body Butter. This one has shea butter. By the way, the Kiwi brand is from New Zealand. This one I've mainly been seeing at Walmart and I absolutely love this brand. But this one is the Ultra Rich Nourishing Body Butter. This one is thicker and richer than the lotion. This one is absolutely fantastic when my skin is just super dehydrated and I'm just needing a little bit of moisture, a little more hydration just to kind of revive my skin. This one was so nice. I really loved it. The fragrance on this one is really good too. This one is not as peppery as the other one. It's almost has kind of a candy smell. The scent is very familiar, but I just cannot place where I have smelled the fragrance before, but it is really, really good. And then this one is from the Body Shop. This is also a hemp product. Heavy Duty Body Moisture Protector. I have one in my backup that I grabbed from Ulta because I loved it so much. This is very thick, very rich, very nourishing. This is fantastic when my skin, once again, kind of like the other Kiwi one that I tried, when my skin is just super dehydrated. I really need extra moisture. I really need more TLC when my skin is concerned. This has become one of my absolute favorite body moisturizers. Like I said, I have one in my backup and I will continue to repurchase this as long as they make it. I finished out 2 body washes. This one is from Terra Mars. This one came in a BoxyCharm box. Didn't like it. I didn't like it. My skin didn't like it. I felt like it sucked hydration from my skin. When I used this one, I had to use extra body lotion or extra body cream because this just, it wasn't it. I really did not like this one. I don't remember what the retail price was on it, but yeah, definitely won't be actually purchasing this with my own money. This one is from Dr.Teal's. It is the Cannabis Sativa Hemp Seed Oil Body Wash with pure Epsom salt. I did enjoy this one. It smells incredible. Has a very light spa-like fragrance to it. I absolutely enjoyed that. I don't feel like it hydrated my skin as much as I would like. When it comes to like my facial cleansers, I don't really have a whole lot of expectations where that's concerned. But when it comes to my body, because of the fact that my skin does tend to get dry, I prefer a body wash, body cream, whatever that's going to add hydration to my skin. And while I did enjoy this, I just don't feel like it gave my skin the hydration level that I felt like I needed. I finished out this Arm & Hammer Ultra Max Advanced Sweat Control Active Sport Deodorant, 48 hours. I really like this antiperspirant. This is one of my favorite brands. I think this one works really, really well for controlling sweat, for controlling odor. I like this one. I finished out a few products from Briogeo that I really enjoyed. This one is the Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Oil. I absolutely love this oil. I'm currently using I think it's a deluxe sample that came from Ulta in one of my purchases. I also have the anti-frizz one. That one I don't like as much. This one I loved. I felt like this one really absorbed into the hair cuticle. It really helped smooth everything out. Left my hair very, very soft and shiny. I will definitely continue to purchase this. The only thing about when it comes to Briogeo is they're a little bit pricey, so it's not something that I can buy over and over and over again. So I kind of have to like, spread it out. But when I finish out that deluxe sample, I will definitely go ahead and repurchase this. And it lasts a long time too. You don't have to use much. So even though the products are a little bit pricier, they do last a long time. This one is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Super Moisture Shampoo. This was like a deluxe travel size. I got this. It came with a conditioner and also a little hair mask. I absolutely love this. This is a fantastic shampoo. I'm half black, half Korean, so my hair is a little bit on the coarse side and it gets really dry. This really helped to add moisture to my hair. A lot of times when it comes to shampoos, I don't really see a lot of hydration added to my hair. They usually come from using a conditioner or a conditioning mask, but this shampoo really did add extra moisture. I have not purchased the actual full size yet because I'm currently testing out the anti-frizz collection. So the shampoo, it lasts me for a while. I only wash my hair about every couple of weeks, so this lasted me a good 2 to 3 months. Also from Briogeo, I finished out this avocado and kiwi mega moisture superfood hair mask. This was okay. When I first used it, I felt like it was adding hydration to my hair, but I felt like the more that I used it, it was actually drying my hair out. This lasted a long time. Like I said, I only wash my hair every couple of weeks, so this lasted a good 5-6 months. So I got a good amount of use time out of it for how much it cost. But like I said, I don't really feel like it hydrated my hair the way that I need it. It smells really good. I like that. But I find that the Don't Despair Repair hair mask works so much better than this one. I finished out 2 toothpastes. This one is from Colgate. It is the Ultra Leaf Sensitive Tooth. I picked this up from Dollar General. It was only $1. I grabbed 2 of them and I love it. It works so well for my sensitive teeth. I had no tooth sensitivity while I was using these. It actually helped to whiten my teeth. I really, really like this one. And then I finished out another of the Brush Buddies Herbal Toothpaste with active charcoal. This has been in my empties probably 3-4 times maybe since I started doing them. This is one of my absolute favorite toothpastes. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. Whenever I see them bringing in stock, I always grab a couple. I have sensitive teeth, like I mentioned, but this does not add sensitivity to my teeth. My teeth feel very clean, very smooth, very refreshed when I use this toothpaste. So yeah, whenever I see the Dollar Tree, I always make sure that I grab a couple for my backups. I have one food item in here. It is from Good and Gather. Picked this up from Target. It is a naturally flavored caramel macchiato light roast ground coffee. It's a flavored coffee blend. I also finished out the French vanilla one. That one got thrown away, so I don't have the packaging for that one. This is one of the first times we actually tried a flavored coffee. I don't really get that very often, and this is the first time that we tried them from Target. This one was good. I did like the caramel macchiato one. The vanilla one, I didn't really like so much. I felt like, I don't know, it was just weird. Like I don't really feel like it did much. I prefer just a regular coffee. I don't really feel like flavored coffee does much because I always put flavored coffee creamer in my coffee anyway. And I feel like when it comes to flavored coffee, it's more expensive without really doing much. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I just prefer plain old regular coffee with my favorite coffee creamer in it over a flavored coffee. All right, now let's move on to skincare, and then we are going to end with makeup products. I finished out 2 skin cleansers. This is the Keys Soul Care Golden Cleanser. This was in my last month's faves and fails. It was a fail. Very disappointed by it. I love the packaging. Beautiful glass bottle. I'm actually debating on keeping it and using it for something because it is so pretty. But as far as the formula itself, I just didn't like it. When it comes to Alicia Keys, she's clean beauty. As far as I know, she's still not wearing makeup, so I wouldn't expect there to be any fragrance in her products. This one was so heavily scented. I mean, whew! It reminded me of Love's Baby Soft, that baby powder, talcum powder scented perfume from the 80s, except it was way more on the perfume side. The first time I used this, foamed it up, went to put it to my face, and the fragrance hit me like a brick. It was so strong and it lingers. And I don't feel like the cleanser itself really did much of anything either. When it comes to face cleansers, I'm not picky about it, as long as it washes my face, gets rid of the dirt on makeup, doesn't, strip my skin, break me out, whatever. I don't really care if it's $1, $20. It doesn't really matter to me. But this was the first cleanser I've used in a long time that I could say I was truly disappointed in. This one I do not know the actual name of because all the writing is in Japanese. It came out of a No Make No Life beauty, Japanese and Korean beauty box, but I did enjoy it. It was a very, very good cleanser. It cleansed my skin the way that I needed. Didn't leave any residue behind. Didn't break me out. The fragrance was not overwhelming or anything. I enjoyed this cleanser. Finished out a couple of packs of makeup wipes. Both of these are from the Bolero brand. This is the Rose Hip Cleansing Facial Wipes, which tighten pores while nourishing skin. The tea tree. I did like these. These worked really, really well. I use wipes for swatching whenever I'm making swatch videos or filming or something. I don't use this for makeup removal. That's why I don't really go through many of them anymore. This one is the Cleanse and Hydrate Facial Wipe. Cucumber chamomile to calm, nourish, and hydrate. Both of these are 32 count. They lasted a good while. Like I said, I use these for swatches and stuff. Get these from the Dollar Tree, so they don't really cost much of anything. Well, they're good wipes. I have some sheet masks that I tried out. This one is the Make You I Cannot Live Without You Dressing Up As You Like face pack. This one is a Japanese item. This one and this one, which is a Damask Rose Pure Essence mask sheet. Both of these came out of No Make Life boxes, which was a Japanese Korean box. I did enjoy these. They were good sheet masks. Of course, I love a good sheet mask. Both of these are from Master Lab. These came out of Tony Moly unboxing. This one is Intensive Brightening Vitamin C, and this one is Intensive Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid. I enjoyed both, but I like the Vitamin C one a little bit more since I do have oily skin and I don't really need a whole lot of extra hydration where my face is concerned. But I did enjoy those sheet masks. I have 3 serums that I completed. This one is the Overnight Exfoliating Treatment from Good Molecules. This is not the first time this has been in my empties, and it will not be the last. I love this one. I have repurchased it at least 3 or 4 times, and I will continue to do so. This one is from The Ordinary. It is the Lactic Acid plus HA. This one was okay. I feel like this one just wasn't as intense as I needed to be. If you're someone with more sensitive to dry skin, normal skin, I think this would work better for you. For me, I needed something that's a little bit more intensive, but it was not a bad product by any means. This one is the Agaroline Solution from The Ordinary 10%. This one is for like wrinkles on your forehead, for smoothing out lines. It worked okay, but I didn't see amazing results from it. It's funny because this wasn't a favorite, because when I first used it, I started to notice something. But I felt like after the first few times, it just stopped and I didn't see any more results from it. So this will not be a repurchase. It was a little bit disappointing. I was hoping to see more from it. But yeah, it didn't give me the results I was looking for. I finally emptied this e.l.f. Oil Control Liquid Lotion with tea tree oil. This took months. It was the gift that kept on giving. I'm not going to repurchase this because I have other oil control products that I'm currently testing out, but I liked it. As far as oil control, I don't really think it did much for that, but it was refreshing and very cooling. It felt good on my skin. You know, it gave me a little bit of hydration. Like I said, I will not be repurchasing it because I have other oil control products I'm using, but I did like it. And like I said, it took me forever to finish it. I finished out this Pixie Vitamin C Lotion. I bought this little pack from Ulta. It had like little mini kind of trial size travel of different products from the brand. I like this lotion. I won't be repurchasing it though. I don't feel like it did a whole lot for my skin. I did notice a little bit of smoothing, you know, a little bit of hydration, tiny bit of brightness maybe, but not as much as I would have liked to seen to say I'm going to go ahead and purchase the full size. So I like the product, but I will not be actually purchasing the full size. I finished out an eye cream. This is from Global Beauty Care. It is the Lift and Firm Eye Cream. I got this one from Shop Miss A, but you can find this at the Dollar Tree as well. It was a good eye cream. It didn't do a whole lot for like lines and creasing and stuff, but it did add a lot of hydration. I felt like when I used this one that my under eyes were definitely more hydrated. They felt a little bit plumper. They felt a little bit softer. It didn't do much, like I said, for crinkling and wrinkles and all that jazz, but for a $1 product, I really did like it. I finished out these Whispers Premium Cotton ovals. I really love these. I have a full size pack here that to show you guys so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. They're these little oval cotton rounds or oval rounds. These do not shed. You don't have like cotton going everywhere when you use these. I really like these with my eye makeup remover. I feel like one oval does a really good job with getting rid of eye makeup on both eyes, and then I just may take one more just to kind of sweep anything extra that's left away. But this is actually, I think, my 3rd pack. So I've emptied 2 of these and I've repurchased it for a 2nd time. And I'll probably continue to repurchase it. I got these from Walmart. They were $2. They work really well. Get 50 of them in a pack, so it lasts a while. I really like these. Now let's move on to the makeup products that I emptied. First, let's talk about concealers. I finished a lot of concealers. I was on a mission the last couple of months that I want to work through the concealers that are not my absolute favorites and to kind of get them out of my collection and enjoy the ones that I really do like. I used up so many over the last couple of months though, because I was using them to lighten up foundations that were too dark, and so it helped with that. You know, kill two birds in one stone, helped to lighten up my foundation and help to work through the concealers that I kind of want to get out of my collection. Right now, I'm using them to lighten up the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. That was one of the very first foundations I ever bought, and I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that foundation, but it is at least 3 shades too dark. So I've used up a lot of concealer to help kind of lighten that out and give me more of a skin match. This one is the Joa Truly Yours Full Cover Concealer. It's funny that it says full cover because it is not. This is a very, very lightweight concealer. It's good if you're someone who doesn't have like a lot of dark circles or shadows in here and you just want a little bit of light coverage. It may work decently for you for that, but if you're someone that wants full coverage, this is not it. Same thing with this one from Kiko Milano. It is a skin tone concealer. This one is also very, very lightweight. This one is good if you don't have a whole lot of darkness that you're trying to cover up. It's not a bad concealer, but it's very, very light coverage, very lightweight. If you're looking for something full coverage, once again, this is not it. Finished out 2 e.l.f. concealers. This one is the Flawless Concealer. This one gives me a decent amount of coverage. I don't see a whole lot of creasing or anything with it. I did enjoy it, but I have other concealers that I enjoy more, so for that reason, I won't be repurchasing that one. And this one is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is the original. I really like the Hydrating. I have dry skin, but I find that the original matte one is too drying even for my skin. Underneath my eyes, it dries, it creases, I look like the Sahara Desert underneath that area. I do not like this formula. I love, like I said, the Hydrating Camo one. I absolutely adore that one. I will continue to repurchase. In fact, I bought one for backup, but these two I'm not going to be repurchasing. Took me a minute, but I finally finished out the No Filter one from Colourpop. Once again, same experience like the e.l.f. mattifying concealer or the matte camo concealer from e.l.f. This one is very drying, I find, even on my oily skin. I felt like this one creased under my eyes, looked very, very dry. I just don't like the formula. The Pretty Fresh one, though, is one of my absolute favorite concealers. That one I love. I will continue to repurchase it as long as they're making it. This one, though, I definitely will not be repurchasing. The last concealer that I finished out is from Juvia's Place. This is the I Am Magic Concealer, shade number 15. This one is one of my absolute favorites. This one, I think, is beautiful underneath the eyes. It also works wonderfully as an eyeshadow primer. This is one of my favorite ways to prime my eyelids whenever I am doing an eyeshadow look. I did repurchase this one. I just put it into my concealer drawer. I got it on sale. I love this concealer. I will continue to use it. It's funny because I don't like the I Am Magic foundation at all, but the concealer I absolutely love. I finished out 2 primers. This one was like a little sample that came in a Beautylish package. The Pore Professional. This one is from Benefit, I think it is. This was a decent primer, wasn't my absolute favorite. I will not be repurchasing it or actually purchasing a full size, even if I did like it, because Benefit isn't cruelty free. But I did want to go ahead and just use this up. It was an okay primer. Not one of my favorites. This one is from e.l.f. It is the Matte Oil Control Primer. This one took forever to finish out. It's an okay primer. I feel like it's smoothing. I do like the way my foundation blended over it, but as far as mattifying oil control, it didn't really do either one of those things. So yeah, definitely will not be a repurchase. I have 5 powders that I emptied here. I have been on a mission to get through concealers, get through powders, get through a lot of face products that I don't like so I can enjoy the ones that I do. This one is from e.l.f. This one was the Undereye powder, setting powder. I hated it under my eyes. I felt like it just looked very dry, very creasy. But as far as an overall face powder, it was really nice. It looked really pretty on my skin as far as an overall face powder. But as an under eye powder, no, just it wasn't it. I finished out my Believe Beauty Translucent Setting Powder. This one I would definitely be repurchasing. I love this one. It's very lightweight, very finely milled, blends right into the skin. Just melts right in, blurs the skin, looks really beautiful, mattifies. The finish lasts all day long. I absolutely love it. I would definitely be repurchasing this one. This is from LA Colors. It's a light medium. It's an okay loose powder. Was not my favorite. could have been a little more finely milled. I felt like it was a little bit heavier on the skin. This was only $1. I have used loose powders that cost $1 that I absolutely love. This one, though, just was not one of my favorites. Finished out 2 pressed powders. This one is from Essence. It is the All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I love this powder. This is one of my absolute favorites for mattifying the T-zone. This one I carried in my makeup bag in my purse for touch-ups. I panned this one and then it broke. So what I did was I took the remaining powder and I popped it into this Believe Beauty packaging, turned it into a loose powder so that I could use it up. And I have to say, if they decided to turn this into a loose powder, I would absolutely love that, because as a loose powder, it was really, really nice. But this is one of my absolute favorites, so definitely be a repurchase. And then the last powder that I finished is also from LA Colors. This is in medium. This was the pressed powder. Same thing as this one, was not my favorite formula. I am more of a loose powder girl. I don't really big into pressed powders, but I've started testing out pressed powders for the under eye area and for the T-zone and stuff. This one I don't know, I just really didn't like it. I have an under eye corrector, brow pencil, lash primer, and mascara that I emptied. The mascara is from In Studio. Unfortunately, you cannot find this anymore. It used to be sold at Walmart, but it isn't anymore. This brush, as you can see, is super, super tiny. It really didn't do a whole lot as far as building and everything. It was a decent mascara. Definitely wasn't one of my favorites. And then the lash primer, this is from LA Colors. I did like this. Okay, it did a good job with thickening my lashes, but it didn't hold a curl very well. I felt like when I used this, my curl fell easier. So yeah. The pencil that I emptied, this is from Pure. It's actually an eyeliner, but I used it as a brow pencil. And it's just this little kind of a twist up pencil. I used it all up. It worked okay as a brow pencil. Will I actually be repurchasing it? Probably not. This came as a free gift with the Raw Beauty Christy eyeshadow palette. It's an okay formula, not my favorite. And then the under eye corrector that I finished out, this one is the Master Camo from Maybelline. First of all, Maybelline is not cruelty free. I didn't know that when I purchased this. I got this a while back before I was like really into makeup. I decided to go ahead and use it up. It has this little angled sponge here. It worked okay. I don't really feel like it did a whole lot for color correcting. I mainly tried to use it in this area here where I get like dark shadowing and stuff. And I just don't feel like it did much. Even if I did like it, I know I wouldn't repurchase it anyway because it's not cruelty free, but overall it just was not a very good corrector. I finished out one foundation, and it is from LA Colors. It is the Truly Matte. I love this formula. It is so good. It's like $4. You get it from Dollar General. The one thing to note about this foundation is that it does oxidize, so you don't want to get this one in an exact shade match. You want to get it a couple of shades lighter, so that way when it does oxidize, it'll be a better skin tone match. But I found this to be mattifying, controls oil, looks very natural on my skin. It is one of my favorite formulas, and I will definitely be repurchasing. We are finally down to our last 3 products. I have a brush cleaner, and then these 2 are setting sprays. This one is from Equate. It is the spray brush cleaner. Unfortunately, this was discontinued. You cannot get this one anymore. From my understanding, Equate's not cruelty free, which sucks because this was a really, really good brush cleaner. It's one of those instant ones where you just spray your brushes and then, cleaning them to a towel and they're instantly clean. This one was a really, really good brush cleaner. When I first saw it and then I saw that it was going to be discontinued, I went to a few Walmart to see if I can find them, and I think I found like 1 or 2 that I could keep for my backup. But yeah, I hate that Equate is apparently not cruelty free, and I'll take the fact that they discontinued this because it's a really, really good brush cleaner. Finished out 2 setting sprays. This one is from Morphe. It is a continuous mist setting spray. Sucks because I love the spray. I feel like it really helps to melt my makeup together and give it a more skin-like finish. I did find the Tarte Maracuja mist, I think is what it's called. That is an almost dupe to this one as far as the way that it feels and the way that it sets my makeup down, the results that I get from it. I am currently not supporting Morphe. It's my, my feelings on it, my personal choice. I just feel like they've done a lot of things that are just very questionable. And I personally cannot give my money to a company that I just don't feel like is doing what they need to be doing. And like I said, it sucks because I really do like the setting spray. The last setting spray that I emptied out, and also the last product in this huge product Empties, is from Urban Decay. It is the All Nighter setting spray. I have a little travel size one that I'm currently working through. I would definitely be getting this one again in the full size. This one mattifies. This one locks my makeup in. It helps my makeup withstand heat, humidity, sweat. My makeup does not melt down whenever I use this one. When I want my makeup to just last the elements, this is the setting spray that I use. It is absolutely incredible. I almost forgot my candles that I've emptied. This one is from Chesapeake Bay Candles. It is the Clary Sage. This one, oh my God, I love the fragrance. It smells like cucumber and aloe, but not. I know how to explain it. But it's very clean, very fresh. This one I really, really enjoyed, and I love the packaging. This is a little paper cover thing that can come off, but I kept it on it so that I would know what the fragrance was when I talked about it. But everything from the fragrance, the packaging, I very much enjoyed this one. This may be my second one. It is a Meditate Amber, Sandalwood, and Orris Coconut Wax Blend Candle. This has been in my favorites. I absolutely adore this candle. I adore this fragrance. This one is smoky and herbal. Normally, or usually, I'm not a big herbal, smoky person. I feel like some of them can smell like bad men's cologne. But this one is just so calming and relaxing. Whenever I have this one going, my entire environment just feels calm. It just leaves my space feeling very calm, very relaxing. I love this one. And the last candle that I emptied, this one, ooh. You know, I went to open this candle to take the lid off and realized that I had a skincare product inside of it that I did not notice. This is a Therapeutic Derma E Scar Gel with panthenol and allantonin. I ordered this from Ulta to help with my acne scarring. I don't know if you can see, but I have scarring here, along here, and then here. And I also have a little bit of scarring here and here. I got this to try to help with that, and I have definitely seen really, really good results with this. I repurchased this because it says you need to use it for 3 to 6 months for full results. I use it on the days that I do my micro needling, and I'm telling you guys, for me personally, this is working so well to smooth out those areas. I am loving it. All right, now for the final candle. This is the Tranquil Tuberose infused with essential oils. This is from the Colonial Candle Company. I picked this one up from TJ Maxx. It's a really, really nice candle. I really enjoyed it. I like the packaging. I just feel like it's very meditative, very calming. The fragrance was nice, clean, very spa-like, very calming. I really, really did enjoy it. So that is it for another product empties. I do these about every couple of months, and I enjoy doing them because it helps me to go back and revisit products that I've finished and emptied, and to decide, is this something that I really enjoyed? Is this something that I can see myself repurchasing, or is it something that I will never ever buy again? If you like these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, I would love it if you consider joining my family and hitting subscribe. And if you'd like to be notified of any videos that may be coming up in the future, just be sure to tap the notification bell down below. You'll be notified each and every time. Also be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.